So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very good heading a football.
And Aubameyang! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it.
And the shot! And no mistake! 2-0, and in next to no time. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And he's done it again. He's got... Oh, he's having a go! And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for a runner. Arsenal are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. And that's definitely not his best. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Hazard. Pass is just off target. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that's well spotted. Threads one in, and here's Hazard. Chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Aubameyang. He's in a great position here. Can he get it through? And here's Messi. In by Messi. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
It's their second corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's going to be another one. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And this is... And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now the delivery. He's rising! It's a goal! Right back in the game! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, it's fallen loose again! And a neat finish! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping. But even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Can he get on the end of this? Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Aubameyang. And it's Aubameyang. Aubameyang! Oh, he's done it! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Adams is there and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Vieira.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has not gone well. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking for the run. Vieira. Now, can they get him away? Aimed at the front. Oh, good effort! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, there's a probing ball. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Arsenal are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Arsenal are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. Back on the way then. And he was alert to it. Belletti. It's Pedri. Belletti. And here's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Cross to the back post. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Arsenal clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Searching pass he's played there. That's beautifully weighted. Vieira. Looking to play him in. Mbappe receives it in. Can he finish? And it's in! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And now he has two. Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Gilberto Silva. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Good ball, good take. And Aubameyang! Well taken goal. They are playing them off the park. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. So their fourth corner of the game. Ronaldinho plays it short. Tries one from range. Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Rice, looking for options for movement. Marcelo. And it's Marcelo, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Marquinhos, played into space. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pedri, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Bale. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant.
Ah, he's given it away. Big chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pedri. Gilberto Silva, and it's Messi. And the shot's on here. Marquinhos did well to stay calm there. And it's Pedri, and it's made its way to him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to play it through. He's going for goal! No, that's just wide.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 10.
Two coaches
Messi.
are signalling changes
Number
here, both at the same
23,
time.
Bale. Number 24, Aubameyang.
Maletti. Some
Pedri.
intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Puyol.
And he cuts out the
Coming
supply.
on the field, number 17,
Gilberto Silva.
Neymar.
And this is
Number
Romario.
9, Batistuta. Number 11, Romario. Number 13,
Alexander-Arnold.
Lopez. Number 3,
Messi providing an
Allison.
outlet on that flank.
Substitutions taking place.
Tries to get it clear.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread neatly. Great defending, strong and determined. Dumfries was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gilberto Silva with the clearance. Shot could be on. Neymar! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
They're up to 5 corners now. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And that's gone loose. He's a sharp little ball here. Howson. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Gillon clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rice. And here's Ronaldinho. And smartly reclaimed.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That looks a decent ball. And he's in on goal! A header! And he's stuck it away! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest.
That's the end. Arsenal can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So, many thanks to Jim.